Hello everyone. Today in this video I will tell you the types of matrices. These are the main points which I will discuss in this video. Number 1, types of matrices. Number 2, solved example based on types of matrices. And number 3, assignment based on the types of matrices with answers. After watching this video you can take the screenshot of the assignment which is given at the last of this video and you can test your knowledge. Types of matrices. Number 1, row matrix. A matrix having only one row is known as a row matrix. For example, if I take one example, is matrix A is this. How many rows are there? 1. And how many columns are there? This 2. So its order is 1 by 2. One row is there. Similarly, if I have matrix B equals 1, 2, 3. Again, it is a row matrix because it has one row and 3 columns. I have C matrix as 1, 2, 3, 4. It is again a row matrix. It has only one row and 4 columns. And if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to n. How many rows are there? 1. And how many columns are there? N. So all these are the examples of a row matrix because all matrices have only one row. You can see one row is there. Column matrix. A matrix having only one column is known as a column matrix. For example, if I have matrix A equals 1, 5. How many rows are there? 2. 2 by 1. But number of columns are 1. If I have, suppose I have 1, 8, 7. How many rows are there? 3. Column 1. If I have C matrix as 1, 2, 3, 4. How many rows are there? 4. And how many columns are there? 1. If I have D matrix as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to m. Up to m. How many rows are there? M. Columns 1. In each and every case, you can see number of columns 1. Only one column is there. Hence, all these are the examples of column matrix. Zero matrix or null matrix. As you can say, a matrix of any order having its all element 0 is known as zero matrix and it is denoted by capital letter O. Examples are, suppose this is zero matrix, this is zero matrix, this is zero matrix, and so on. All these are the examples of zero or null matrix. Rectangular matrix. A matrix in which number of rows is not equal to number of columns is known as rectangular matrix. And it is of two types, horizontal and vertical. Let's see how to differentiate. Number of rows and columns are not equal. Suppose I have matrix A equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Its order is 2 rows are there and 3 columns are there. The number of rows and columns are not equal. Number of rows and columns are not equal and it is a rectangular matrix. But if I have matrix B equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Its order is how many rows are there? 3 and columns 2. Again, they are not equal. Hence, these two are the examples of rectangular matrix. But what is the difference between these two examples? You can see in the first case, number of rows is less than number of columns. Suppose this is m by n and this is again m by n. This is again m by n. So you can see over here in this case, in the first case, n is greater than m. N is greater than m. And this is horizontal matrix. A matrix of order m by n is horizontal if number of columns greater than number of rows. And here it is the example. It is the example of horizontal matrix. And it is vertical matrix. Here you can see number of rows less than number of columns, or you can say number of rows greater than number of columns. Here you can see m is greater than n, hence it is the example of vertical matrix. Square matrix, a matrix in which number of rows and columns are equal, is known as a square matrix. For example, if I have matrix A equals 1 2 3 4, and this is a square matrix of order 2 by 2. If I have matrix B equals simply 3, it is again square matrix of order 1 by 1. If I have C matrix 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, its order is 3 by 3. Number of rows and columns are equal. Number of rows and columns are equal. Number of rows and columns are equal. And these are the examples of square matrix. We can write for order 4 by 4. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 0 1 minus 1 2 2 4 5 7. 4 rows and 4 columns are there, hence it is square matrix of order 4 by 4. Diagonal matrix. In a square matrix, if all elements except the principal diagonal are 0, then it is known as diagonal matrix. For example, if I have a matrix like 4, this is the example of diagonal matrix. There is only one element, principal diagonal element is 1 1. So it is again a diagonal matrix. If I have B equals like 3 0 0 minus 2. Here you can see all elements. These are the elements of principal diagonal. All elements other than principal diagonal are 0, hence it is diagonal matrix. If I have C equals like 6 0 0 0 minus 2 3 0, it is 0 again, not 3, 0 0 4. You can see here all the elements other than principal diagonal. These are the elements of principal diagonal. All elements other than principal diagonal are 0, hence this is again a diagonal matrix. And we simply write it as B equals DIAG 3 minus 2. And we can also write it as DC equals DAIG, diagonal matrix of 6 minus 2 4. What is its meaning? Its meaning on diagonal we will have the elements this and rest will be 0. Similarly here, on diagonal, what are the diagonal elements? 6 minus 2 4 and rest are 0. Scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix is known as a scalar if all elements in the diagonal of a diagonal matrix are equal. For example, if I have, we can also write it like, in other words, we can say let A equals Aij of order m by n. Suppose there is a matrix. This is a scalar matrix if Aij equals 0 when I is not equal to j, and it is some constant k when I is equal to j. This is the definition. In other words, we can write like this. For example, if I write A equals simply 3, B equals minus 2 0 0 minus 2, you can see the main diagonal element. You can see the main diagonal elements are same, constant. If I have C equals like 5 0 0 0 5 0 0 0 5, and this is again constant 5. The position of principal diagonal element, you can see they are same. So these are the examples of scalar matrix. Next is unit matrix. A unit matrix if all elements of a principal diagonal in a diagonal are 1. then it is known as unit matrix or identity matrix. In other words, we can write Aij equals, if we have a matrix A equals Aij of order myn, it will be identity matrix if Aij equals 0 when I is not equal to j, and it is 1 if I equals to j. Let's take the example like 1. Second is if I have 1001, C is 1000100001. We can simply write it as identity matrix of order 3, that is I3. That is identity matrix of order 2, that is I2. This is identity matrix of order 1, that is simply I or I1. Right? There are few points which you have to keep in mind. Number one, all identity matrices are scalar matrices. You can see this is identity matrix. This is again scalar matrix because the principal diagonal elements are same. But reverse is not true. Reverse means if there is a scalar matrix like 5000500005, it is scalar but it is not identity. But identity is a scalar matrix. Identity is also diagonal matrix. Right? All scalar matrices are diagonal matrices. Or suppose this is the scalar matrix. It is again diagonal matrix actually, because we know that in diagonal matrix, all elements other than the principal diagonal are 0, but its converse is not true. And all diagonal matrices are square matrix. Suppose this is diagonal matrix, this is diagonal, this is scalar, so it is square matrix as well. But their converse is not true. Comparable matrices. Two matrices are said to be comparable if and only if each one of them contains as many rows and columns as other. For example, if I have A equals 1, 2, 3, 5, number of rows and columns. If I have B equals A, B, C, D, number of rows and columns, they are comparable. If I have suppose C as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have D equals A, B, C, D, E, F, its order is 2 by 3, its order is 2 by 3. And you can see number of rows and columns, number of rows and columns are equal over here. 2 rows here, 2 rows here, 3 columns, 3 columns. They are comparable matrices. Equal matrices. Two matrices are said to be equal if and only if number one, their orders are same, and number two, their corresponding elements are also same. For example, if I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if I have like 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and you can see their order over here, its order is 2 by 3, its order is 2 by 3. Now I have to check whether they are equal or not. First point is satisfied that their order should be same. Here you can see the order of A and B are same. You can see 2 by 3. Now second point, their corresponding element should be equal. It is A 4, 5, 6, and it is B 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Are they equal? We have to check it. Let's check the corresponding. A11, A11. Both are not equal. Both are not equal. Their corresponding elements are not equal. So these two matrices are not equal. A is not equal to B. If I see, let's take one more example. If I have A equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and B equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Here the order is 2 by 2 and order of B is also 2 by 2. I have to check whether they are equal or not. Let's write 1, 2, 3, 4. First of all, we will check whether their order are same or not. Yes, they are same. They have the same order, both the matrices. Number 2, their corresponding A11 is equal to A11, and number 2, A12 is equal to A12. Then A21 is equal to A21. A22 is equal to A22. So they are equal because they have the same order and their corresponding elements are also equal. Triangular matrix. A square matrix is known as triangular matrix if the element above or below the principal diagonal are 0. There are two types. Number 1, upper triangular. Number 2, lower triangular. Let's see what is the meaning of this. Let's write the example. Upper triangular matrix. A square matrix is known as upper triangular if Aij equals 0 for all I greater than 0. That is, all elements below the principal diagonal are 0. Principal diagonal. All elements below principal diagonal are 0. Let's write its example like I have all principal diagonal elements. Suppose these are the principal diagonal elements and all elements below principal diagonal are 0. And the elements, suppose it has 2, it has 4, it has 5, it has 6, 7 and 8. This is known as upper triangular matrix. This is known as upper triangular matrix. Number 2, lower triangular matrix. A matrix is known as lower triangular matrix if all elements above the principal diagonal are 0. Let's take the example. Its example would be, suppose these are the main diagonal elements. If all elements above the principal diagonal are 0, these elements are 0 and rest are non-zero. Suppose it is 4, this is 6, this is 7, 1, this is 2, this is 3. The main diagonal elements, all elements above the principal diagonal are 0, so it is lower triangular matrix. Singular matrix and non-singular matrix. A square matrix is known as singular if the value of its determinant is 0. For example, if I have matrix 1 equal A equals like 6, 4, 3, 2. Find the value of its determinant. That is 6, 4, 3, 2. It will be 12 minus 12, that is 0. Implies A is singular matrix. Now non-singular. A square matrix is known as non-singular if the value of its determinant is not equal to 0. For example, I have matrix A equals 1, 2, 3, 4. The value of its determinant, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 minus 6, that is minus 2, which is not equal to 0. Implies A is non-singular matrix. Next, symmetric and skew-symmetric matrix. A square matrix is known as symmetric matrix if the transpose of the given matrix is equal to matrix itself, where A dash or A t no means transpose. For example, if I have A equals 1, 2, 2, 4, find out the transpose. A t or A dash, we simply write. What I will do, what do we do in transpose? We interchange rows and columns. First row will be first column and second row will be second column. And here you can see this is equal to A again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2, 2, 4. So we can see A transpose equal to A implied A is symmetric matrix. symmetric matrix. Let's take one more example of 3 by 3 order. A equals, suppose I take 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take its transpose. A transpose. Write uh, first row in first column 1 2 5, second row in second column, and third row in third column. And what you can see over here, you can see this is equal to A again. 1 2 5, 1 2 5, 2 6 7, 2 6 7 5, 5 7 8, 5 7 8. Implied A is symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Because A transpose equal to 8 7. Number 2. Skew symmetric matrix. A square matrix is known as a skew symmetric matrix if the transpose of matrix is equal to negative of the given matrix. For example, if I have A equals 0 to this, find out its transpose. Its transpose will be equal to, write down first row in first column, second row in second column, and now take the minus sign common. 0 2 minus 2 0, and you can see this is again equal to A. This is minus will remain as it is, and here you can see A transpose equal to minus A implies A is skew symmetric matrix, right? Let's take one more example of 3 by 3 order. Its example, let A equals, let's A equal this is given. Let's find out its transpose. A transpose. Write first row in first column, that is 0 4 minus 5, then in minus 4 0 6, third row in third column 5 minus 6 0. Now taking minus common, from here, you can see 0 4 minus 5 minus 4 0 6, 5 minus 6 0. And can you compare 0 4 minus 5 minus 4 0 6 4, and this is equal to minus A, because A transpose equal to minus A implied A is skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix is also known as anti-symmetric matrix. These are the questions based on these types of matrix. Let's discuss. If a matrix has equal number of columns and rows, this is the definition of equal number of columns and rows, a square matrix. This is the correct option. Equal number of rows and columns. If number of columns, rows and columns are not equal, we know it is the definition of a rectangular matrix. Skew symmetric matrix, as I told you in the previous slide, that skew symmetric matrix is also known as anti-symmetric matrix. A diagonal matrix having equal element is known as not a square matrix, it is equal number of element, definition of a scalar matrix. So in this way you can try, and these are the answers of these questions. Now this is the assignment based on types of matrices. You can take the screenshot of this slide and you can try it your own. You can test your knowledge. These are the answers of these questions. This assignment, the answers of this assignment are these. That's all in this video. If you like the video, kindly share it with your friends. To get more informative videos in future, do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful life ahead. Live your dreams.